Hello, everyone. My name is Tiara, and this is the very beginning of self love and healing. This is my journey, and I can tell you what I've been going through since um departing my toxic relationship. Um, at first, it was so hard. It was a struggle, and I felt super alone. I felt like I was not that I need this person, but I was so dependent on him. I was dependent on I was dependent on him with everything. With him speaking and him protecting me from people and so I won't have to be the person to speak up for myself. He would be the person to speak up for me. And not having that around no more, I just feel like I'm exposed. I feel like I'm just like this person, this big old world, and it's like anyone could like attack me now, and I don't have someone to 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 guard me and to make me feel protected. So what I did, I started going on dating websites. Yeah, I started going on dating websites. Um, I think one healthy thing I did was going to the gym. That was something that I wanted to do, and I couldn't do it. But now I do have the time to do it. So I've been going to the gym. The next thing is I have a problem with, you know, looking at myself. Looking at myself in the camera. Like, don't get me wrong, I do my hair and I do makeup, so I have to look at myself. But looking at myself and saying that you are beautiful, I have to be gentle with myself. So I'm learning to be gentle with myself and not be so mean and so negative for myself. So I think that's one of the reasons why I started going on a dating website, just talking to other people. But at the end, it's not healthy because when you just left a toxic relationship, you want to make sure that you heal first. You want to make sure you heal first so that way you can like know, you could spot red flags in a relationship. And also, you don't want to bring in like your trauma and your insecurities in the next relationship. But I jumped in. I didn't jump in a new relationship, but I was talking to people. And that was to pass me, like the past time and a distraction from my reality. Did it help? Maybe a little bit. But at the end, you're still gonna be alone. You still, when you're done talking to them, or when you're done like having a booty call or whatever you're doing online, and they go back home and you home, you're alone. And also, you are putting yourself at risk meeting other people online because you don't know these people. They could be killers, like anything. They could have like disease, like just so many things. So it's not safe to talk to people online. And I was trying to get with my ex because I seen that he, okay, so I had his phone. He gave me his old phone so that way I could download the text free app. And all his information, like his Google and everything, was still on it. It was still on it, his Venmo, because he forgets his email a lot. And he didn't know how to access his Venmo on his new phone. So I just kept all his information. I just need to text people, to call, like just do what I have to do. Okay, fine. We broken up. 2 weeks later, I'm getting like a video call, and I'm like, I look at the phone like this is me. Someone calling. I'm like, this is like 12 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, who the hell? Who is this? And I'm like, so I missed the call, and I'm like, who was that? Like, who the fuck? I know there ain't nobody calling me from like the freaking dating apps. I'm like, oh my God, that's why I shouldn't be on the freaking apps. Like, I'm so paranoid. I'm so scared. Like, I'm so scared. I'm like, oh my God, I hope it's not them. Like, who's calling me? And so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just like, this is me. Like, this is me. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just turn the video camera off and I'm gonna just answer. And like, I answer. I was like this, and I was like, hello, who's this? And then I seen a girl, a redhead girl, and she all smiled like, and it looked like she didn't have no shirt on, like for real. She didn't. It looks like, but she had a camera like this, right? She had a camera like this, and like this part, like it looked like she didn't have no shirt on. I'm like, he moved on fast. And I'm like, who this? She said, I'm looking for T. Oh, I say her name. I'm looking for I don't know. I don't know what name to choose. I'm looking for Stan. Stan. And I'm just like, I was shocked. I couldn't say nothing. I was like, I was just standing there, and she all smiling like, hello. Like, and she hung up. I said, oh hell no. He moved on fast. He moved on fast. He keep moving on fast, and I keep on staring around, being that stupid girl, just like, oh, like he just gonna love me because I'm so loyal, and I ain't sleep with no other guy but him. He was my first. Like, he just think I'm so pure because he used to say that, like I'm his pure girl. But like, even though he just mess around and I'm just standing here, like I'm just gonna like, I'm gonna be loyal. I'm just gonna like lock everything. Like, no other guy gonna touch me. Like, I'm just gonna be that loyal girl. But I wasn't getting that in return. I was getting emotionally abused. I wasn't feeling beautiful. I wasn't loving myself. And I wasn't I wasn't happy, but I was just willing to take anything just to have him there, just to have him in my presence. You hear how stupid I sound? I was so stupid. So stupid. I want to relax on myself, but I definitely was stupid. And so, yeah, that's why I started. Well, let me not lie. I started that app. I started going on the date app like 2 weeks after we broke up. Around the same time I seen the girl video chatting. But I was I was like, oh wow, that was fast. And she video chatting him. And he always wanna go back to his aunt house, like, which is like 45 minutes driving away. And like, I remember some girl texted him before, like, oh, are you gonna come back to work? And I was like, who is that? He was like, oh, that's my boss. Like, she got breast cancer. You don't have to worry about that. Like, one of her chest is flat, and like, yeah. I feel like that's her. I feel like that's her. I felt like that was her. I really do. I really feel like that was her who he's out there have to worry about. The one with the flat breasts and stuff who had breast cancer. I really feel like that was the girl. Okay? And I said like, okay, well, that's it. I just need to focus on myself. I need to love myself and focus on my kids and love my kids and just they need to heal from this too. So me and my kids are healing. We're learning self-love and my son definitely need to learn this. And he reminds me so much of myself. And what I'm hoping that this whole outcome or this whole thing will be like a good outcome. Like we'll have a good outcome. Me and my kids will have peace, and we will we'll be at peace in our home, and it will just be more happy memories for us. So that's what I'm hoping for out of this. But like the old me, like when we broke up before, like I'm just like, God, please, like, just bring this man back to me. Oh, I'm so hurt. Like I was like, I was down bad. I was down bad. I think this time around, it's like, you can't keep going through the same thing. Like, I think this time around, I'm ready to let go. Yeah. I was been ready to let go. I was praying for it. I was praying for it before it actually happened. I prayed for it for years, off and on, and my prayer would keep switching up. I'd be like, oh my God, like, I'm so done. Like, soon as something happened, I'm so done with him, Lord. Like, just please, just like, make me not love him no more. Just like, just get him out of my life. Like, I'll be praying like that, and then he'd do something like that, he would just like do something that make me happy, or like, I'm thinking he's cute again, and he just like giving me all the love and stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, like, just make him be the right guy for me. Like, like make him be the one for me. Like I want him now. Like just make him be the one. Make Stan be the one. Like anything we have to do, anything he have to do, I hope he do it. And I'm willing to do anything. God, just please show me. I want him to be the one. I'm so comfortable with him. I love him. Like that's who I want. I'm sorry, guys. I took my headband off. But yeah, I was like, God, like this is who I want. I want to be with him. Like, can you just make him the one? And then, like, whoop, more stuff will happen. Like, it's craziness, and my prayer would keep switching. It would keep changing because I'd be so confused. Like, God, is he the one or not? Like, why is he not changing? Because what people say that when God, I don't know how they say it. Well, all right. I guess it goes like if a guy or if someone keep doing something, like when a person is not right for you, God will show you, but them keep like screwing things up or keep hurting you, and you have to let that go. And I wasn't ready to let that go. Okay, I make excuses. Like I love him. Like he was my first. Like I'm 30 years old now. I don't know how to date. I've been with this guy since I was 19. My first love, my first everything. I do not know how to talk to other men. Like I be getting super shy. Like I don't care if they don't talk to me anymore. Like I'll be like, okay, whoa, that was close. Like I'll be fine. Like when they start texting me, I'm like, oh my god, I don't know what to say. I'll be getting super shy. Like I feel like I'm still a freaking child, and I don't want to feel like that. I don't want to feel like that. But I just been really like K is it Cajun? I've been caged in, just been with one person, and he would come in and out, but I would stay right there. You know, I'd be so quick. Like when you like, I'm ready to be with you now. I'm like, okay, open arms, like just take me. I've been out here in this crazy world. Like, just take me back. I'm ready to be back. I'm ready to be protected by you. But I wasn't protected by him because the things that would happen inside the house is freaking crazy. It was crazy. All the mess that was going on was crazy for myself. Well, my kids, myself, and even for him. Okay? It was just too toxic and it wasn't good. It was not good for no human being to go with that, to go through that, especially kids. And I was ready for my self love journey. I was ready for that years ago. For years now, I was ready for self love and self healing, but I couldn't do the self love and self healing while I'm with the person who make me feel like crap. And I pray to God. I kept praying, and then God finally removed him out of my life. But he just didn't remove him. He removed my kids. And I have to choose. Oh, my kids for sure. Now, as people involved, it is people involved, and I definitely this is what God I felt like this is what God wanted, you know. He wanted me to choose my kids over toxic, over the abuse, over everything that my kids were suffering from. And I had to finally let go. And I'm just like, what hurts the most is that I'm here alone going through this process and trying to receive my kids back. I get to visit them, but I was definitely neglecting my kids by allowing this abuse. And I understand that. At first, I was just so angry with everyone. I'm like, oh, I was just mad at everybody. I'm like, oh, I need to go. Like, the school like was shady. They was talking about my son here. I just want to throw everybody under the bus. Like, my kids are not with me no more. Like, that shit fucked me up. That like my personality. And if you know me, my kids are always with me. I don't trust anyone with my kids. I don't trust anyone. The guy came and it stuck with me. When he came in, he was one of the guys who took my babies, and he said, Tiara, get yourself together. I was crying all the floor, like I didn't want to see them take her. Like I said, I would do the restraining order now. I would do it just don't take my kids, don't take my kids. And the lady she said, oh, y'all both were bad parents to y'all kids. And I'm like, bitch, who the fuck are you? Excuse my language. So like he was like Tiara, just take me to get all your clothes. And he was like, grab my hands, and I was just like shaking and crying and shaking, going crazy. And he was like, Tiara, show me what type of clothes she like to wear. And I'm like, I don't want to get him her clothes. But I did give them the outfit she had on, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't. They like go say bye to your baby. Like I couldn't stop crying. He said, Tiara, stop crying and go say bye to your baby. Then I got my other two kids from the school already. If I have to choose between him, the person, my first love, over my real love, my kids, the kids that really love me and who don't want to hurt me, I choose my kids. I choose my kids, and now I have to learn to love myself. I have to learn to love myself. Because if I love myself, I wouldn't take that type of abuse. I wouldn't be so like dependent on someone present who wasn't good for me. You know? I wouldn't be dependent on that. I wouldn't depend on his presence to be here and just to say I got a man. I wouldn't depend on that. I would have just loved myself and just let go. But what I do, I do not regret having my kids. I regret not loving myself and putting myself first, but I don't regret my kids. So without him, I wouldn't have my kids. So now I have to start this journey on loving myself and getting to know myself and not being afraid of the world. Going out and stuff. Going out, saying hi to people, not feeling awkward or anything. Like I always felt awkward. And and my next step is my kids they gonna definitely need like counseling. They gonna need counseling. They gonna be so traumatized. With everything that was going on in the house, they was traumatized. I don't know why I'm talking about. Let me get off. Ooh, told me get off. Okay, I was gonna end a live, but I felt like there's more stuff I should talk about. My son always wanted to start a YouTube channel, so I guess like I'm so scared of the camera. Like I'm so scared of looking at myself. Like I'm so scared of hearing myself speak, hearing myself talk, and that's something I that's something like I need to do. I think that's like one of my goals too. Like getting in camera more, talking, you know, instead of just like being here going crazy. Like I call it's not healthy because he's not here. So I go to the next person who I'm comfortable with, which is my friend Chris. Shout out to Chris. But I'm talking to him and I know he wanna play his game and stuff. I know he wanna do him. And I'm just like, Chris, you ain't call me. But I don't wanna be like that. I don't wanna do that. That's toxic. That's so clinging. I'm clinging. I'm not clingy with everybody, but certain people I'm clingy with. And I'm not good at like replying to people messages. Sometimes like I don't want to talk to nobody, especially if I'm not comfortable with you. Like if I feel like you're just gonna say something rude, I don't want to talk to you. I just rather just be in my head. Now I'm sorry. My day consists of going to the gym, work, YouTube, going to class, and just collecting documents for evidence and thinking like if I should, you know, can't talk too much about the case. Oh yeah. So I think I'm gonna keep this live up. I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna keep it up because I think this is like this will be different for me. This will be something that I normally won't do, and I want to do things that I normally won't do. I want to like get on the camera. Well, I do have like a video up, a little short video, and I'm like just staring at myself. Crazy. When I be feeling good about myself, well, when I be feeling good about myself, when Tiara feel good about herself, when Tiara feel good about herself, she just be in that mirror. And when she don't feel good about herself, she she's still gonna look in the mirror. She gonna like, okay, like how can I make you beautiful? And I'll be looking at myself like looking at him like, oh my god, I don't like this side. I'll be like, oh my god, I'm crazy, right? I'll be in my head. I already do. I already do. And I think people, I feel like they not trustworthy. I feel like people are dangerous. People are dangerous. And oh, I also not only was like on a dating website, also did like, friend website to try to meet friends and stuff because people, excuse me, people like family and stuff saying like I need to make friends. And I would always be like, I don't need to make friends. Like you can't trust nobody. People are, oh, excuse me, people are like backstabbers. Like look at all these fake friends. Like they go on vacations and they kill each other and like people be doing shady stuff. I just rather be alone. Be alone and safe than be around a bunch of people who I don't trust. I got trust issues. I've been around someone for 12 years that I shouldn't have trust. Like even when I felt like, oh no, he ain't doing that. Like I would feel like he's doing something, and then I convince myself, like, nah, he's not. He's not. That's not happening. How many signs am I getting? How many signs? Girl, you seen the messages? You seen the pictures? You seen the Facebook? Like, like you seen it all. How many more signs you need? Like, how many more signs you need? Why you just can't love yourself? Like, why? Like, this, my journey is to love myself, heal, but I don't want to be like, how you say it? Shallow? I don't want to be like too into myself, but yeah, I want to love myself, but I don't want to be I don't want to be like a narcissist. That's what I don't want to be. I don't want to be like a narcissist. So I do want to love myself. And I just want to focus on being best mom ever. Like what my kids would say, Mom, you're the best mom ever. I want to just focus on being a better mom that I can be. I don't want to be alone either because those freaking men who got their freaking mamas who are single, been single since they daddies and stuff, when they was 4 and she ain't had another man since. Oh, Jesus, don't make me be like that. Like, I don't want to be a freaking crazy ass mother-in-law. I want to be a freaking nice mother-in-law. I don't want to be putting stuff in my son's head or my daughter's head, just all in their freaking business and their life. And like, not letting them grow and learn from their mistakes, or not able to tell them when they wrong and just tell them they right, and letting them be so fucked up in a relationship. Like, I don't want to be that. There's so many moms like that. I don't want to be that way. I don't want to be that type of mother. So I do, like, at some point, I do want to go and try to date. It's just so hard to trust people, especially when you got kids. Because it's like, it's some predators out there. It's just all different type of people out there. And like, man, I'm crazy, man. I have my kids. I'm like, hey, where I going? They run around the store and stuff, getting their snacks and stuff. And I see a man staring at them. I'm like, come here, hurry up, come here. That man is looking at you. All right, let me stop. But yeah, then I walk everywhere. I walk everywhere. I don't have a car. Like, I gotta start everything. Like, I need to begin my life. I really do. And it's gonna be a challenge, and guess what? I am up for it. I'm up for the challenge. I'm up for the challenge to do what I need to do. Like, I've been waiting for this. I've been ready for this. But I wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared for my kids to be taken, but in the type of living that was going on, like the things that was going on. Like, yeah, I guess. Yeah. When I say living, I don't mean like they wasn't eating, they didn't have clothes. My kids got the drip. My kids got the drip. I would spend that credit card up and my credit score would go low. It's at like 655. But my kids, they got clothes, they got food, they got their beds, they got their own room. They have that, but like, and they go to school. Yes. My kids, they go to school. They got soap for days, lotion for days. They even got their little skincare products, jewelry. My little girls, they got their nails. They got their little polish. They got their makeup. My son got his game and stuff. Like, they got all those things, but like, the toxic that was going on, it was bad. And that's something I knew. I knew it was bad. I knew that was bad. And I did want it out the relationship for a year now. Okay? For a year. I didn't. You know what? Maybe once I did, I backtracked on my prayer. But a year, I prayed consistently for me not to love this man no more. For me to move on. For God to give my life. I even prayed to my grandma. I said, Mama, just help me get this man my life. Like, I want to move on. I don't want to get hurt no more. I want to be done with this. I want to be done with this. And I think they really want me to be done with this because my kids is not with me. So, like, I'm like, oh, fuck. Not my babies. My baby's not with me. Oh, I'm like, it didn't seem a girl. Like, what? I definitely gotta let go. I'm definitely letting go. And I'm just, if I don't find another man, I guess that's like, that'll be okay. It won't be okay. All right. I guess it would have to be okay. Like, I just gotta be a mom. I just gotta do everything I have to do to be a good mom. So, therapy, everything, I want it. I want all the therapy I can get. I want the um, domestic violence, um, domestic violence services, so like I can recognize like red flags and like abuse, and like abuse come in different forms, and like just want knowledge of that, so that way I won't do that to other people, and so I know what other people are trying to do it to me. I just want to be, I want to get, I want to heal from this. I want to finally heal from this after all these years. And I'm going to be like, damn, T, you did that. Let me stop. Like, you really got out that relationship. Like, you could look that man in the face and not feel nothing no more. Mm-hmm. It took a while, but yeah. Mm-hmm. I could look him in his face and not feel anything. Like, I'm done with that. No arguments no more. No more pain. No more suffering. Like, I'll be free. I'll be free. And I'm working on getting my kids back here with me. And it's so hard when we see each other like once a week. And my baby start crying. We all just cry. And I don't really want them to see me cry. So I like have like little tears coming down. I just get them in the car. And I'm like, okay, like, y'all be good. And I just walk away. Oh my